Hello, welcome to this channel. In this video, we're going to learn about the different geologic eras that make up our planet's history. Let's get started. Let's begin our discussion with the definition of a geologic era, which is one of the major divisions of geologic time. Each era consists of several geologic periods, which typically last between 10 million to 80 million years. Therefore, a single era can span hundreds of millions of years. For example, the current geologic era, the Holocene epoch, has lasted for roughly 11,700 years since the end of the last ice age. However, the geologic eras that we are more interested in discussing in this video are much longer and fall under the Phanerozoic Eon. The word Phanerozoic itself means visible life, because during this eon, life on Earth became increasingly complex and varied. So, according to natural history, the Phanerozoic Eon is divided into four major geologic eras. Number 1, the Precambrian Era. And this was the earliest era on Earth, starting around 4.6 billion years ago and lasting until 541 million years ago. It is known for being the longest era in Earth's history. In addition, it was during the Precambrian Era when the Earth began to cool and solidify, forming a solid crust, and it was also during this time when the first microbial life appeared on the planet, although there were no complex animals yet. For example, fossils found in Greenland suggest that life may have emerged as early as 3.7 billion years ago. Another example, the oldest widely accepted evidence for life comes from 3.2 billion-year-old Australian rocks, which contain fossils of what appear to be microbial cells called stromatolites. These ancient organisms played a significant role in modifying the early Earth as they produced oxygen as a byproduct of photosynthesis. As the oxygen accumulated in the atmosphere, it formed a layer of ozone that shielded the surface from the sun's harmful ultraviolet radiation, allowing life to diversify and thrive. Despite its significance, the Precambrian Era remains largely mysterious as most of the fossils from this period are of microscopic organisms. Consequently, much of what we know about this era comes from studying other rocks and geological formations. Number 2, the Paleozoic Era. This era followed the Precambrian and lasted from 541 million to 252 million years ago. The term Paleozoic means ancient life. This era is known for two major events. The first event was a dramatic increase in biodiversity known as the Cambrian explosion. It marked a pivotal point in evolutionary history, where most of the major animal phyla we know today first appeared. During this time, the oceans teemed with diverse creatures ranging from the first arthropods like crustaceans and insects to the first mollusks such as clams and snails. Additionally, the Burgess Shale in Canada provides an exceptional glimpse into this period's rich biodiversity, featuring over 120 species of animals. In contrast to the early years of the Paleozoic, which saw the emergence of trilobites, jawless fish, and primitive vertebrates, the latter part of the era witnessed significant advancements in the evolution of fish. Fish with jaws appeared around 360 million years ago, enabling them to be more efficient predators. Some of these predatory fish, such as sharks, also developed skeletons made of cartilage, providing support and structure while being lighter than bone. Meanwhile, the transition from water to land posed significant challenges for early tetrapods. As they adapted to terrestrial life, tetrapods faced the challenge of supporting their body weight against gravity. As a result, many early tetrapods, including the famous Tiktaalik, developed stronger, more robust skeletal structures to withstand the forces of gravity. The second major event of the Paleozoic was the colonization of land by plants, which played a crucial role in shaping the planet's environment and providing habitats and resources for terrestrial life. Algae were among the earliest photosynthetic organisms to colonize land, playing a pivotal role in this process. They faced challenges such as UV exposure and water scarcity, but they persevered, gradually giving rise to more complex land plants. Early vascular plants, such as Cooksonia, lacked true roots and leaves, but later diversified into larger forms like the genus Asteroxylon, which grew up to 30 meters tall. By the end of the Paleozoic, the first forests had appeared, dramatically altering the composition of the atmosphere. In terms of animals, the late Paleozoic saw the rise of the first reptiles. These creatures possessed several adaptations that enabled them to thrive in drier terrestrial environments, such as scales to prevent water loss, eggs with shells for protection and reproduction on land, and the ability to regulate their body temperature more efficiently. Some of the prominent groups of animals during the late Paleozoic included amphibians, which were abundant in both aquatic and terrestrial habitats. However, the end of the Paleozoic era marked a significant turning point in Earth's history. Around 252 million years ago, a mass extinction event known as the Great Dying occurred, causing a drastic reduction in biodiversity, particularly among marine organisms. Scientists believe that volcanic eruptions and the subsequent release of greenhouse gases were responsible for this mass extinction. Number 3. The Mesozoic Era. This era spanned from 252 million years ago to 66 million years ago and is often referred to as the Age of Dinosaurs. The Mesozoic Era is further subdivided into 3 periods: the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. At the beginning of the Mesozoic, the Triassic period witnessed a relatively low diversity of terrestrial vertebrates compared to the end of the Paleozoic. However, this changed significantly during the Jurassic period when dinosaurs truly began to flourish. The Jurassic also saw the diversification of birds, with over 40 species identified in the famous Ghost Ranch, New Mexico. During the Cretaceous period, dinosaurs continued to dominate, although it was during this time that the first mammals appeared. Flowering plants, or angiosperms, also thrived, becoming an integral part of ecosystems. However, the end of the Mesozoic brought about a mass extinction event that marked the end of the Age of Dinosaurs. The impact of an asteroid or comet is believed to be the primary cause of this extinction, leading to drastic environmental changes that paved the way for the rise of mammals in the Cenozoic Era. Number 4. The Cenozoic Era. This is the current geologic era, and it started 66 million years ago and continues to the present day. It is sometimes called the Age of Mammals and Birds as mammals became dominant during this time. Many mammal groups that exist today originated in the early Cenozoic, adapting to various ecological niches left vacant by the extinction of dinosaurs. The Cenozoic also witnessed the emergence of primates, the group that includes lemurs, apes, and humans. Primates initially lived in the tropical forests of ancient Africa, gradually expanding their range and diversifying. Humans appeared approximately 1.8 million years ago in Africa and eventually spread across the globe, significantly impacting the planet and its inhabitants. The Cenozoic Era is divided into 2 main epochs, the Paleogene and Neogene, which together form the most recent chapter in Earth's history. The Paleogene epoch lasted from 66 million to 23 million years ago. During this time, mammals continued to diversify, filling ecological roles previously occupied by dinosaurs. Some mammals, such as whales, returned to aquatic habitats, showcasing remarkable adaptations for marine life. Birds also flourished, displaying a wide variety of shapes and sizes. The Neogene epoch began around 23 million years ago and extends to the present. During this time, grasslands expanded, influencing the evolution of large grazing mammals like horses and wildebeest. The Neogene also witnessed significant climatic shifts, including the onset of the Ice Ages, which had profound effects on plant and animal life. In conclusion, the history of our planet is marked by significant changes over vast stretches of time. From the earliest microbial life to the rise of dinosaurs and eventually mammals and humans, each era has its own unique story to tell. Understanding these eras provides us with a deeper appreciation for the incredible journey of life on Earth and the forces that have shaped our world. If you find this video interesting, please share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.